and welcome back everybody to another episode of Redstone Breakdown, where today we're going to be taking a look at the simple, I say simple, but it's not really that simple, pressure plate. So we got 4 different types of pressure plates that we're going to be covering, and we're going to be covering the wood pressure plate, the stone pressure plate, the iron pressure plate, and the gold pressure plate. And these guys, though, have different names, but I call them the iron and the gold, obviously, because of what they're made out of. But you got the weighted pressure plate light and the weighted pressure plate heavy, and I'm going to describe what the differences are here in a second. So, if we take a look right here, we have our little redstone strength circuits, and if you step on one of these, whether it's that one or if you step on the... Wait a minute, is my sounds off? My sounds are off. There we go. If you step on either of these weighted ones, you're only going to get an output signal of 1 because it's going off of weight. So what it does is it has an entity counter, okay? So this is how it's all weighed out. And it's determined by this huge freaking chart thing. So all numbers are in entity counts or stacks of items, okay? So if we go all the way to the top here, we got redstone strength on the left, we got the gold plate in the middle, and then we have the iron plate on the right side. So obviously if you have nothing on either of these pressure plates, it's going to be giving out an output of nothing. So if we have one entity on anything, it'll be just an output signal of 1 for both of these. But if we have, step it up to 11 over here on the iron plate, like 11 entities or 11 stacks of items, you'll get an output of 2. Same with the gold pressure plate. If you have an entity count of 2, then you'll get an output of 2. So the gold plate constantly just follows this whole pattern all the way down. And basically, in order to get the pattern for the iron, it's basically you got to take your number and multiply it by 2. And that's basically the max amount for that strength. So 21. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what's the easiest way? Like, multiply this number by 10 and then minus 9, and that's what you need. So pretty much, so you would need 30 minus 9 equals 21, and that's how many you need for all these. So like then all the way down here, 15 times 10 minus 9 is 141, and it doesn't go above this. Everything has the maximum strength, just like these guys, of 15. So if you see, we're 2 shy, so 15. So let me go ahead and show you what's going on with this. So if we were to just throw down like 1 stack here, just so I can show you working it. There you go. Every single stack that you put on just keeps on adding to the strength. But I developed this little trap here because we need entities for this one. Because you can keep on adding stacks of items, but honestly, you're going to be here all day. So there we go. So we have approximately, I think, probably 11 creepers in there. But if we just kept on going, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, then eventually, there you go. We'll probably have like 21 in there now. But then it gave that output signal of 3. So what are these really useful for? Not really anything, to be quite honest. I haven't really seen a really solid redstone design that really involves these guys. So if you can come up with anything for how these can be like really useful, it'd probably be one of the best tutorials out there right now, or best designs for these, because they exist, but I don't think really too many people in the community have really found out a useful way to really use these things, and I'm going to try and see if I can come up with something. But this guy just takes so much. I don't know what you would need 141 entities for it, because 141 of anything on some computers can lag you out. So, I don't know. It's weird to me. But anyways, let's go and get this stuff out of our hotbar, so that way we can take a look at this. So we have, just like last time with the buttons, you can go ahead and you can shoot these. You got the little gold one, you got the iron one, you got the wood one, but the stone one, though, just like the button, is not affected by arrows, but these guys are. So if we were to do that, you'll see that these are also affected just like everything else. But there's like there's a couple different things that these things are like affected by. Like you can put XP on these, and oh, I just learned that one. Let me just step away with it. Let me make sure. Okay, there we go. It was just detecting onto me. Okay, I thought that was supposed to work. There we go. Okay. So yeah, XP orbs also work on the iron, gold, and wood, but don't work on the stone. But yeah, that works for basically anything that can just lay on it. XP orbs are one of the weird things though, because you don't really think that they would have mass, but apparently they do. So let's go put that back in there. Alright, so now to show this off, which, wait a minute, oh yeah, I have it. Let's go show off the signal for all of these, which is pretty simple. The redstone circuit goes out a power strength of 1, obviously, for this guy, in all directions except for up. Same way with this guy, everything's exactly the same. But one thing that is different, though, is... That was weird. I think that was a sound glitch. Okay, I'm still hearing a sound glitch. Oh, I know what it is. It's up. Oh, dear God. It's up next. But if you have a redstone lamp above one of these things and it gets triggered, the redstone signal will travel up to that block, but it just won't go to any of the redstone that's on that block. And obviously the stone just does the same thing, but I can't trigger it. So, let's go and take a look at this. This is kind of interesting. Minecarts can activate these things, but only a couple of them, okay? It'll only activate one after the turn, okay? And one after a turn, and one after a turn, except for the stone guy, because it doesn't have an entity in it. Stone only detects only like entity stuff. So like we're an entity, we could stand on this, and we'll go and do it, and you'll see it activates. Same way with like a creeper. Let's actually not do a creeper this time because we don't want to trigger it in any way. Let's just do a pig. You'll see that the pig triggers it as well. There you go. So yeah, it's kind of weird that it only activates this one, and I thought it would like activate like some of these like corner ones, like that one right there. But it only activates one after the turn. So I think this could be kind of useful, especially like in a mob farm, because if you had this type of design set up, you would be able to detect an entity by just using a stone pressure plate. So I actually didn't know about that before this. And same way with this. All pressure plates absolutely are not affected by water or lava. That's both flowing and still. So, it's a little bit weird. Like, I thought it was like only a couple of them and that flowing would get rid of them. But no, they're just completely fine. And will not move regardless. So I find that absolutely interesting. And these are basically all the blocks that they can be placed upon, okay? You have all the regular blocks, like all of these, represented by the iron. But you also have the command block, you also have the dispenser, the dropper, the note block, the redstone lamp, the hopper, all the fences, upside down slabs, and stairs that are upside down. So you got all these that you can place all the things on. Except, I don't know, can you do? Yes, you can. Okay. Wasn't sure about that one. But yeah, so that's what's going on there. And I just developed this quick little thing for the outro. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little bit of Redstone Breakdown. And if you have any suggestions for anything that you would like to see put up next, because I'm not going to be making one of these for like about 2 days, I think, then do let me know what you have in mind. But that's going to do it for this episode today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, maybe learned something new, and I'll see you guys back here in the next episode.